right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Self-Isolation Open Mic-ish, week 14. So this week, it's just going to be the two of us, Hollowsage, Sajan, he's here with me right now. And so he's going to play at 8, I'm going to be on at 9. And the goal of tonight is a little bit different than usual. Instead of raising money for local businesses and for the artists, the goal is to raise money for Participation House Markham, which is a charity founded back in the 70s by a bunch of parents of cerebral palsy, and the whole goal was basically to help raise the standard of living for people living with disabilities. And so they've been going for almost 45 years now. They've got a number of facilities in York region, and unfortunately they were hit really hard by COVID. A bunch of patients that lived there and a bunch of workers unfortunately got COVID, and the situation got pretty bad. Fortunately now it seems like everything is cleared up there and they're all back to normal, but unfortunately it did hit really hard. And so our goal tonight is to raise some money for Participation House. So if you could please go over to participationhouse.net. There's a donate now button up in the top right corner on the page there. Send whatever you can. That is basically the goal of tonight. I didn't know about these guys until today. Sajan actually brought it up, so I had to do some research on it, and I thought it was a completely worthy cause. So thank you so much, Sajan, for bringing that to me. Thank you so much for the Second Wedge for sponsoring tonight. I believe they're going to be sending a donation over on behalf of this. Also, thank you, Producer James. He's actually here in the room for once. I think this is the first time we've had Producer James and myself in the room for one of these events, so that's fun. Also, I've got the Self-Isolation Open Mic uniform on tonight, the yellow Second Wedge t-shirt, the blue shorts. I hope you've joined me for that. We'll be back with a proper Self-Isolation Open Mic next week. It'll be week 15. I believe we've got a bunch of performers. I don't want to say anything because I keep promising people stuff that doesn't happen, but it's coming next week, all of it. Everything I promised you. No, it's not. But a bunch of it, hopefully. So I'm going to get out of the way, and Hollowsage, Sajan Pierce here, he's going to take over for the first set. If you haven't listened to his album, please check it out, Nuclear Home. It's on all of the online platforms, and it is ridiculously good. I'm constantly singing songs off that album. James is nodding along in agreement. So yeah, I'm going to get out of the way. Please, we're going to have the link for the donation, for the page for the donations. That'll be pinned into the comments all night, so please hit that link. Don't send anything to me. It's easier to just send it straight to those guys. So if you could, go over to participationhouse.net. The Donate Now button is right in the top right corner, and please send whatever you can to those guys. So yeah, let's hear it for Sajan, Hollowsage. I'm going to get out of the way. I'll see you guys at about 9 o'clock.
Anytime. This is the tuning song. It's my new single. I'm gonna start with a new song. Just to appease some goddamn man who told me my faith was not strong enough to save a friend from a cancerous death. I know it's all just gibberish. No Holy Ghosts are listening to my pleas. I keep on screaming right towards the heavens, and it's all gonna go to this hell, the one that I know way too well, way too well, way too well, way too well. Maybe they heard but aren't responding. trusted by God. Ain't that something? Letting my calls just ring through to him. No voice may left, it's not even worth it. What is the point to all of this? I know nothing will come of this, and it's all gonna go to this hell, the one that I know way too well, way too well, way too well. Prosperity, gospel anoints you with false promises of untold riches. Don't give them your tithes and offerings. Upon that gold plate, give the proceeds to the suffering. Now don't worry about consequences. Jesus Christ would have done the exact same thing. He was no fan of opulence. If he had even existed, and it's all gonna go to this hell, the one that I know way too well, way too well, way too well, way too well. Something like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That song's called Tongues, and I'm going to release it as a single at some point. It's all done, thanks to Kevin Kerr. If you don't know Kevin, he's got a great band called Future History. Check him out. This song's called Ghost Town, and it's about ghosts in a town. I've been hiding out in this ghost town. I've been waiting here for you. Silence is quite nice for now, but I'm still waiting on you somehow. You've been chasing all of these old things, in those stories told by the old. You've been dreaming all of these big things. You've been calling out for hope. Hope has never come our way, my dear. It leaves us breathless and scared from here. Better times to come now, better things from here. Don't hold out for me now, because we've tried that all before. I have broken way too many, and I had left you out for the wolves, and you knew that I was sorry, but that never takes hold. I believe that they warned you of me in those stories told. I've been hiding out in these ghost towns, and I've been screaming at the stars now, and asking where have you gone? And I hope not very far, but your silence speaks volumes to me. I know what I have done. This ghost town is my own from everyone. Thanks, Geoff. All right. You want to be in tune for these things. This song's called A Letter, and it's about a letter. And I wrote you a letter, one that I could not send. And I wanted to tell you everything. The words that I made did no justice at all. For the crimes that I'd committed against your heart and your soul. So I sit and I wallow in my own despair. And I've been to the doctor, and he gave me these pills. They're the kind that plague me, like the fables of Egypt told. They make me real foggy, so I feel nothing at all. And I wrote you a song, one that I cannot sing. And I've used the same chords as this one today. Tried to record it, send it to you, but my words, they mean shit. That much is true. So I keep to myself, and I drink all alone. And I may have a problem, and I may be coming undone, but I'm trying to forget every woman that has loved this shell of a man that I have become. So I keep to myself, I drink all alone, and I may have a problem, and I may be harvest moon was rising up, my heart it just sunk as I tried to wrap my fist on your solid oak door. One that I never had to walk on before, but I couldn't bear to see your face. But it would have made me happy for the first time this week, or for this month, or this year. I don't understand why we're still here, but I'm here. So I tucked this song under your wiper blade, and hoping that the weather would stay this way. Was praying to nothing that it wouldn't rain, but I think that would have been fitting. Oh, thank you. Brought to you by Three Rocks, by the Second Wedge Brewing Company in Uxbridge, Ontario, Canada, North America. Earth. This song is called Haunted, and it's about ghosts. Not just ghost towns, but ghosts that live in your house. And you love them. I can feel you. You aren't there. You aren't some figment, my imagination, or the whisper of the wind through the ice cold air. I can feel you, middle of the night. Feel your finger running down my spine, but when I wake up, you aren't there anymore. Move my dishes, move my bed, move my heart. Each time that we kissed, and I miss you like the summer misses the fall. And I keep succumbing to it all. I am the grave digger, you are my ghost. You are still here, living in my home, but I won't call no preacher. I won't look in no crystal ball. And I want you here every night and every morning. You are the ghost in my house, grown accustomed to the cold spots in my halls, and the sink running oh so red. Those nails on my chalkboard will always exist. I can't see you, 'cause you aren't there. You aren't some figment, my imagination, or the whisper of the wind through the ice cold air. I can feel you, middle of the night. Feel your finger running down my spine, but when I wake up, you aren't there anymore. And I keep succumbing to it all. James makes me sound good. I hope. This song's called Monsters, and it's about monsters. For those who don't know, it's about an acid trip that my dad had when he was younger. A kid spiked his drink at a party when he was like 16, and then it was Christmas, and so he was walking home, and he thought that he was taller than the streetlights, and so had a good time. And so he told me that story, and I wrote the song about it, and I hope you like it. I am afraid of the streetlights. Between each pole there lies a hole, darker than Bundy's soul, darker than Bundy's soul. And as I climb up the stairs, to the apartment where I am afraid to sleep alone, because I know what has followed me home. And there are monsters in my closet, monsters in my bed, there's monsters in my ceiling, there's monsters in my head, coming after me, now they want me dead. They're coming after me, now they're gonna feed me to their friends, to their friends, to their friends, to their friends. And I've seen the shadows that pass me by, I've seen the darkness in those evil men's eyes, and I've hoped for better days to come. I just don't think that I deserve to see them. The night sweats and life regrets, they all come at night. And I've been holding out just to see some light. I made mistakes, more than you know. But this darkness, well, it needs to go. There are monsters in my closet, there's monsters in my bed, monsters in my ceiling, there are monsters in my head, coming after me, now they want me dead. Coming after me, now they're gonna feed me to their friends, to their friends, to their friends, to their friends. And I am afraid of the streetlights. Between each pole there lies a hole darker than Donald Trump's soul, darker than Donald Trump's soul. Oh, oh. And there are monsters in my closet, there's monsters in my bed, there's monsters in my ceiling, there are monsters in my head, coming after me, now they want me dead, coming after me, now they're gonna feed me to their friends, to their friends, to their friends. Good acoustics in here, that's all it is. Shut up. This song's called Great Lake Love. It's about love and the Great Lakes, and that's about it. My arm's sweaty. Ew. Put deodorant in the crease or something. So many creases. Great Lake Love. Love and the Great Lakes. I tried to write a song and about the Great Lakes, and so I have all of them referenced. Not exactly, but I say the words. And so this love, it was a Great Lake, superior to most, the kind that you would emulate if you had the choice. My waters are freezing, and my heart at first, this driftwood raft floats to a shoreline of sorts. My heart, it is pounding, as your hair blows in the Huron winds. This Great Lake love is happening again. As we drive through this wasteland, recall all of the times there was sorrow and there was pain inside our minds. And I've left this Michigan state so far behind, I don't even bother visiting when I arrive in my border town where I grew, in my border town where I met you. You've listened to my ghost songs, know they're eerie at times, just like the highways that we would drive through the darkness into the night, past all these stop signs and all of the flickering street lights. So this love, it was a Great Lake surrounded by these mixed wood plains that settle here, never worry again. Could build you life from reforested pine. And I never thought that this life could be possible. Living on the edge of Lake Ontario, living on the edge of Lake Ontario. I'm there on the edge of Lake Ontario. I'm there on the edge of Lake Ontario. I'm there on the edge. D-Tune. D-Tune song. This is called the D-Tune song. Nope, that's right. And woo, D. Whoa. Guitar's not going to be happy with me. What is going on here? Wow. Whoa. Jeff broke my guitar. I don't know why it sounds so bad. I haven't used this tuner before. Maybe I'm off. I was off. I'm sorry. Oh, it's got a thing. Got it. We got this. I'm sorry, guys. That should be right. New tuner. New tuner, who dis? The rest of the show is just me tuning my guitar. I hope that's okay. Just wanted to sound good. All right, this song's called Nuclear Home. It's the title track on the album. And it goes like this. Sitting all together, you've never been so long. In this nuclear home, Dad's been hiding his love from his family since day one. He should have just run away from us. He's been staying up late and lying to everyone. He was supposed to love. Made a wall to hide us all from the bomb that he has become. We are nuclear family, the one that everyone wants to be. Just like on TV. I wish the world could see us explode. Mom's been crying, she's dying of a disease that no one can see. That might just be me. Words fall out, and things that she would have never said. She just lies in bed all day and all night, as she empties the last bottle of wine. For the fourth time, we are nuclear family, the one that everyone wants to be. Just like on TV. I wish the world could see us explode. How am I doing for time? This is one of my favorite songs to play with the band, but I don't have a band here right now, so it's not my favorite song to play with the band. It's called I Am the River, and yeah, it's about being a river. We'll come together through our own ways. Now been through the valleys, passed through the creeks, moved by the forests, drift by the reeds. You will sit still unless a storm comes through, and the rage and the fury instilled in you will release, and it will show all the waves that grow, crashing into all of those you used to love. Barely know. These words mean the world to me. My analogies become apologies that I have made to weather torrential rain. And you will sit still unless a storm comes through, and the rage and the fury instilled in you will release, and it will show all the ways that grow, crashing into all of those you used to love, but you barely know. ways. Thanks.
Woo.
There's another new song. It's called Paper and Strings. And it's about paper and strings. All very literal titles. If I could write a simple song for all of those I've loved and lost, yearned and burned, turned and hurt, do you think I would? Do you think I would? Do you think I would? Nor would it be just a waste of paper and strings, non-strings, and ivory, worn down to wood with calluses, calluses. Or would it make more sense to leave them out of this narrative, not to open wounds that they have closed, sutures pulled, sutures pulled, sutures pulled. Nor would it be just a waste of paper and strings, non-strings, and ivory, worn down to wood, it's calluses, calluses. And like a cancer in remission, it would be best to try and forget this ailment you left in hospital beds. Washed your hands clean of this past, and of this past. Nor would it be just a waste of paper and strings, non-strings, and ivory, worn down to wood, it's calluses, calluses. Would it be just a waste of paper and strings? Would it be just a waste of paper and strings? Would it be just a would it be just a waste of paper and strings? I think I got one more, two more. Okay, I got two more, and that's it. And then I'm calling my manager. I don't have a manager. If anyone wants to be my manager, you're welcome to. Jeff, you got first dibs? All right. There's no money in it, so actually I've made $32 from Spotify. That's makes up for the whole album. Yeah, this song's called this is In the Name of Nothing, and it's about nothing. In the name of nothing, I'd be willful for death. There's no light at the end. Oh, there's no light at the end. And those hate-filled pages of the books that we have read, there are doubts in our minds, and we tend to forget that the crosses we bear are all of our own. The all-seeing man can just leave us alone. There is beauty in the all unknown. There is beauty in the all unknown. And I could never douse myself in gasoline for a protest in the name of anything, 'cause there's no heaven nor burning river below, and I just need us all to let this go. And in the name of nothing, I could give myself to death. My life is worth more living. We all have to admit. And there is good in this world. We just have to find it. We just have to find it. We just have to find it. And I could never let these planes fall from the sky. Oh, it must have been a surprise to find nothing on the other side. Those promises made by men inside a cave, they were all slaves to unearthing. And there is hope in this world if we cut off all our ties with the afterlife, because we are here and it is now. So let's do something about the oceans of blood spilled for apartheid, the deaths of innocence for your petty fucking plights. And in the name of nothing, I could hate you for your skin, nor for what you do or you don't believe in. Now just think that your efforts could be better spent trying to make this life better for your fellow man. In the name of nothing, I could give our lives to death. They are worth more living. We all have to admit. Nothing, I could give myself to death. This is the last one. I don't play it like this very often, but I'm sitting down and I'm going to do it. That song's called Instantaneous, because that's a really hard word to say in a song. We've got Geoff up next. Thank you for watching and listening, and watching and listening at the same time. Participation House was greatly affected by COVID-19, and there are great people there. And so I thought, might as well get them some funds if we can. So thank you if you donated, or if you didn't, at least you know who they are and what they do. This song's called Instantaneous. It's about my aunt and uncle. And you were tired, so we slept. I woke up before you, 'cause my mind is sick. So I make you breakfast and I serve you in bed. Just wanna make you smile with the time that we have left. And then she asks me, how long does it take for a man to fall in love? So darling, with you it was instantaneous. She just smiled and said, thank goodness. So go out in my garden and I'll plant a few seeds. I water them daily and I watch them growing. Pick them up from the ground. Just like you did for me. You made this house into a home. It used to be just a catacomb. And then she asks me, how long does it take for a man to fall in love? So darling, with you it was instantaneous. Darling, with you it was instantaneous. She just smiled and said, thank goodness. She just smiled and said, thank goodness. And you were tired and so we slept. I woke up before you, 'cause my mind is sick. So I make you breakfast and I serve you in bed. Just wanna make you smile with the time that we have left. Intermission. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for being here virtually. Yeah, love you all. See you soon. Hopefully.
All right, intermission. We'll be right back. He's always sneaking in here, stepping on my tuning pedal and spilling my beers. All right, Roxy. She's See, again, that was Heat Death, my first song of the night. Thank you, guys. Right on, thank you. All right. This one's called Never Enough. Another one of my relatively new ones. Except for this riff, I guess. When I was young, but I thought that it looked fun. But now that I've grown, well, I should have known. You say it'd be great one day, and I just wait. Now it's cold and so dark, and the hole in my heart. And you try to convince me that don't lie ain't easy, and don't hide the come and lose, and I would jump that bridge for you. You're my love, but it's never enough, and don't hide the truth, for you know there's these come and lose, and I would jump that bridge for you. My love, it's never enough. Cool. Thank you, guys. It's warmer than I thought it was. You didn't seem to be sweating this much. Well, what the heck? I'm dripping everywhere up here. Yeah. Well, fortunately, thank you to Rob and Joe at the second wedge. I've got some high grass here to cool me down. Yes, yes. Of course, James has some gin joint. Sajan's drinking some Three Rocks. Cheers, cheers. right, I'm going to move on to a song called Fires. This one is about feeling inadequate and all of my friends being ridiculously talented. So yeah, Sagen, this one's dedicated to you right now since you're you're in the room. Yeah, it's called Fires. Actually, I haven't tried this with the loop pedal in a while, so I'm going to do something a little bit different. That was an attempt, I guess. Now all at once I got it wrong, and it's a sign of an underlying problem that I'm under train of solving. I said all at once, now I got it wrong, but won't you cut some slack? I'll give you that. We've come off track and there's no going back. I'll find some dignity, deal with it gracefully, or put it in the past. Well, good luck with that. All because I got it wrong. It doesn't mean I don't deserve some love. Well, I don't need right now, but it's nice to know I could. And I said all because I got it wrong. But won't you cut some slack? No, I'll give you that. I've come off track and there's no going back. I find some dignity, deal with it gracefully, or put it in the past. Good luck with that. Now all my friends, they're better than I am at everything, and consequently I feel inadequate. Sometimes I can lie, at least I'll try. Convincing delusion, it's soothing. Truth, though, to hell with it, alright. The bar is set but never met. Expect to neglect it. You will find it saves time and bonus. No regrets. Deceive to achieve. Don't believe it will all work, and you will find it saves you time. And all their fires are burning so bright enough, no light, just a sinking ship in the night. And all their fires are burning so bright enough, no light, just a sinking ship in the night. And all their fires are burning so bright enough, no light, just a sinking ship in the night. And all their fires are burning so bright enough, no light, just a sinking ship in the night. Right on. Thank you, guys. Again, that one's called Fires. Dedicated to Sagen. Well, you're way better at that than both of us, so. Who needs a monopod? We've got a camera on top of a chair on top of a piano bench with the computer underneath it. You guys should see this rig. It's pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. It's probably the best rig I've had for one of these things in 15 weeks, so. Steal another. There's 4 for you in the fridge just downstairs, buddy. Courtesy of the Second Wedge Brewing Company for sponsoring tonight, and they'll be hopefully donating to our cause tonight. Up right corner. So yeah, please get over to participationhousemarkham.net. I think it's just participationhouse.net. Get over there and send a donation, please, because that is the goal of tonight. Don't send us any artist tips. That is that's our mission. So let's raise some money for those guys who have unfortunately suffered from pretty badly from COVID. All right, I got a bunch more songs for you guys. I'm gonna start. Whoa. All right, so I just played a song called, thank you, Sagen. I just played a song called Fires. Now I'm going to play a song called Fire Starter or Arsonist. I'm not really sure what the name is yet. You guys can make that up. You can vote on the name. I don't know. Right, good point. All right, it's Arsonist then. So that James just decided that one. There's a lot of fire-related stuff on this album. Unfortunately, a lot of death-related stuff on this album, but I tried to make it happy death, so I know, please tune in when we finally release it. I'm not sure when that's going to happen. Matt Gunn's producing it. We're part way through there, but it'll be out one of these days. This will be on that album, as well as everything I've played so far. All right. I should get out of here. I think I could. If you were me, probably do the same. Nothing changed, never changes life. If you don't care, like twice as much, doubled and squared. And if you think that I've done you wrong, the feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm already gone. And all at once, rational thought kicks in. And why? Now why are we even screaming? And what it takes to escalate is not equate at all. But it looks like spring, but it feels like fall. I think I could. If you were me, probably do the same. Nothing changed, it never changes. Thank you, guys. It is really warm. Did not anticipate this. Not even. I don't know. These online shows just make me as nervous as if I was playing live for some reason. Yeah, yeah, seriously. More nervous now than I was for that. All right, got a few more of my new tunes here. This next one's called 1984. Here we go. Sorry, change this up here. No, change that. Like that one better. The giants been racing against the wind. They stand planted and rooted, defend their land. We are the enemy and they won't mind when we've laid our last plans. And seas rise over, they will deny their climb. Nothing's getting too high. A delusion, it works for a while, but the truth, it creeps up on denial. And all that we need to do, it's easy, but we don't move. We waste time debating truth. Here is the proof. Half thought police have the floor and reason goes out the door. 2 + 2 isn't 4 well anymore. Well anymore. Well anymore. Well anymore. They run everything under the sun to find, yeah, a good place to hide. But delusion, it works for a while, but the truth, it creeps up on you and I. And all that we need to do, it's easy, but we don't move. We waste time debating truth. Here is the proof. Thought police have the floor, reason goes out the door. 2 + 2 isn't 4. Close my eyes, where you know I've seen. When I opened them, I hope I was dreaming. When I close them, and you know I'm screaming. When I open them, you know what I'm seeing. You know that we need to do, it's easy, but we don't move. We waste time debating truth. Here is the proof. The thought police have the floor and reason goes out the door. 2 + 2 isn't 4 well anymore. Well anymore. Well anymore. Well anymore. Thank you for the accompaniment there, Sage. I'm going to have to invite you in. We got to come up with some ideas for the record anyway, so. All right, again, that was called 1984. I'm going to play one called Thanatophobic. Thanatophobic is the fear of death, the irrational fear of death, which maybe there shouldn't be a phobia for death, right? I don't know. And also, yeah, probably there's some root word connection there with Thanos from the old MCU. In case you were wondering, probably Greek or Latin root word there. Thanatophobic Thanos. He wants to kill everyone. I don't know. Sorry, I'm gonna play this song now. I am afraid of snakes and spiders, the dark and ladders and pain. Yeah, but still one thing remains far and away. You know, it's the worst of all my fears, and it's insane, 'cause we'll all do it one day. Methods to cope, but now nothing works for me or brings me hope. And I don't mean to be a drag, I'm such a moan, but I'm not a lunatic, no, I'm just thanatophobic. And I came with bad news, there's nothing we can do, and all these telomeres have you. Yeah, I came here with some bad news, there's nothing we can do. Now these telomeres have and hold control and own you well. Snakes and spiders, the dark and letters and pain. But still one thing remains far and away. It's the worst of all my fears, and it's insane, 'cause we'll all do it one day. And I came with bad news, nothing we can do. Oh, just tell me, have you? Yeah, I came here. Oh, some bad news. There's nothing we can do. These telomeres have and hold control and own you life. Yeah, that one was called Thanatophobic. Whew. I got a couple more for you guys. Please take that time to see the link that is clipped in the comments there. Head on over to that page. There's a donate now button in the top right corner. Please go donate whatever you can. Sip of high grass here. Woo! I have to jump in the pool after this one. All right, this one's called Smokes. Come on. Now I was hoping that you were smoking so we could slip out back and talk. It had been such a long while since I'd seen your sweet smile, and I'm sorry, but I don't think I can stop. Now I'm the one that got away, but you're so lucky that I didn't stay. And And you were hoping that I'd quit smoking, 'cause I tasted so terrible to kiss. I was after your take, reflect on mistakes, oh, see if there's something that we missed. And I'm the one that got away. And you're so lucky that I didn't stay. There's a big apartment that is vacant in my heart, that all the previous tenants tore apart. Would you rent it out again for me? Well, if I promise to keep it clean, well, everything tidy and neat. Now, we were hoping things would change, but nope, it's always gonna be this way. So I need trumpet on the whole album. I'm definitely going to look into that. Any local trumpet players? Hit me up after this. We've got an album in the works. All right. People I don't like. I'm just kidding. I love everyone. Sorry. I'm going to play a song called Olympic Sport now. This one was going to be on this solo album that I was doing with Matt Gunn, but I think it has migrated its way over to Stranger Stranger. I think Thanatophobic has also done that. I think they might be Stranger Stranger songs now, but Olympic Sport for you anyways. You'd not say it's picture perfect in any eye. Sibling to start with, town run by vampires. Your pet peeve is me, but I concede I cannot see the problem. An angry drive out of Halifax, saved by some carboniferous artifacts. And you are all I need, 'cause what you see is what I see. If cussing up was an Olympic sport, I would dominate the court. And if there was a master's in regret, I would have a doctorate. Well, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, get a clue. After a dozen times, where does the blame fall to? Your weakness is me, but I concede I cannot see the problem. If fucking up was an Olympic sport, I would dominate the court. If there was a master's in regret, I would have a doctorate. Yeah, she told me which way to go, so I went the opposite. Yeah, I just pretend I don't know. Yeah, don't be a hypocrite, it's not that shit. And if fucking up was an Olympic sport, I would dominate the court. And if there was a master's in regret, I would have the doctorate. And if fucking up was an Olympic sport, I would dominate the floor. And if there was a master's in regret, I would have the doctorate. right, all right. That was Olympic sport. Well, thanks, James. One day you might see that as a Stranger song. I'm not really sure. It's going to be on the album with Matt. We have a demo of it out there. It's 9:43. I'm running out of songs here, but I'll play a couple more if I'll figure something out. Oh my God, I thought that was the sunrise. Wait, that doesn't even make sense at all. And none of that made sense. None of them made sense. This is why none of us are meteorologists. Or scientists or anything at all. This is why we're doing what we're doing right now instead of anything else. Yeah, this is it right here. All right. All right, so I'm gonna just play an orangutan song here. Actually, you know what? I got a couple. I'm gonna do. This is a new one of mine. I'm gonna give this a try with a loop pedal. I've never done this live with the loop pedal. It's in 7/4, which makes things a little interesting to solo over. So, don't blame me. There's some weird timings in this one, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Great. I'm just soloing all of this all night. We took so much, we couldn't tell how good it felt. And you used me as the throne I am, just pump the gas. It'll keep me up all night till we get it right. Should be room in the fight. It's in your way, oh, in the dark. It's no surprise. They'll eat me up all night till we get it right. I don't know. That's the first time I've tried that with the loop pedal. And I missed the ending, but whatever. One more song. If I can come up with 3 more. That was a little bit of a stretch there. Well, that was only, I wanted to experiment, I guess. All right, yeah, back to the orangutan idea. I was going to play a song by orangutan. It's a slow version of a song called Teeth that we released back in 2015, I believe. Teeth. Add another layer to that. I think it's a little filled out. Still not great. best parts and she just spits them out. And if you have choices, then why have a doubt? She's something her teeth in me, and she break the skin, and she make me bleed. Now all I see are these pictures of us. I hate myself for not just because takes the best parts and just spits them out. If you have choices, then why have a doubt? She sunk them in, her teeth in me, and she breaks the skin, and she makes me bleed. And all I see are these pictures of us. I hate myself, oh, now just because. I tried on both of those last ones. All right, I think that's it for me tonight. I was pushing a little bit. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please check out the link that is still stuck right there to the bottom of the comments. participationhouse.net. There's a donate now button right in the top right-hand corner of the page. So please go over there and donate to those guys. That's why we got together tonight and did this. Come back next week. We'll have Self-Isolation Open Mic back running full speed. With producer James. Got a bunch of awesome performers lined up, which I will not divulge with you guys yet. So stay tuned for that for next week. And thanks for tuning in so much tonight. And again, please head on over to the link. Donate whatever you can. Thank you so much for Hollowsage coming out tonight. Yes. And producer James for being here for the first time. Yeah, we are all spaced out pretty well in here, so. All right, I'll see you guys next Thursday.